A deceiving performance, really, because I thought the average might be a little bit lower, but 97 for Lewis, so we might be rightly able to say that's a decent performance. My opponent's averaging 90, I average 97, I win easy, and that's what he's doing.
Well, Adrian's outdoing his opponent at the just outdo the opponent trick,
which is normally James Wade's trick.
Exactly my point. That's his specialty.
And 180s are usually Adrian Lewis's specialty. As Wade, it's his sixth also. So in and amongst everything, there's been 12 maximums.
93.
Yes, and what we're seeing, you know, Wade down 4 sets to 1. He's a class player, world-class player, no doubt about it. He will hit big scores. He knows the position he's in. He will take an effort from Lewis to finish him off.
Well, let's not forget, 2012 the semi, it was Wade leading 5-1 in a race to 6, and Lewis then winning 6-5. Could we witness a mirror image? Double 16, 11 dart leg.
54.
Well, it's the missed doubles, John, and
well, it's not that important right now.
No, but it's indicative of what he's been doing all night, isn't it?
Yeah, but he shouldn't be winding himself up about it, because he's just doing that in front of Adrian. It's giving Adrian confidence. Double 16 this time. Same spot. Just moved way over. Well, that has made it awkward. So we'll go for the top. It does it. Just a lovely dart.
Lewis's 7th maximum. He'd left 170, remember, the back end of that leg.
Well, Lewis came to life in that set. Sorry, Rod. He came to life in that set where he had the back-to-back 180s, and the set he lost. That's where he actually came to life, starting to hit 180s, and he's been pretty consistent with it since.
100.
So, you know, even losing that set, he probably wasn't too concerned because he found his game.
When the quarter-final lineup was finalised, most people picked this one as the match that would be the blockbuster. But in the end, it's been overshadowed by some of those meaty matches last night. Wright Newton, White Whitlock, Webster's come back against Van Gerwen. And MVG got home 5-3. Can Wade mount something similar, or is this going to be a walk in the Ali Pali Park? Lewis, who wants 81? 10.
41.
Leave stops.
James is trying to get to a finish and does.
37.
Still 99% favorite for the leg for Tox here. That's awkward.
And remember, James Wade has taken out 142 once in this match. He knows the escape route. On it is. Oh, stay there. Different escape route. Double 11.
120.
Second attempt, no problem. I'm sure he didn't enjoy watching James go for that double 11 to move up 2-0. We all watch each other's games, and I bet Adrian was watching Simon suffer through that Ian White comeback last night. And you just start to think, oh, I don't want it to be me, don't want it to be me.
59.
I think A.D. Lewis has got that wise old head on his shoulders at the age of 28. I keep going back to that 2006 quarter-final where Peter Manley took him to the cleaners. And the walkout and everything he's learned over the years since then. 8 years ago, I don't think it would rattle him if Wade won a couple of sets, John, to be honest.
James trying to rally his concentration. You can tell there. You see the look on his face. He's looking at the scores. He's figuring out what he needs to do. Here's Adrian, just going about his business. That's it. That's the formula. Get it over. Just do what I have to do.
134.
Great cover darts.
Adrian's wife Sarah watching on. Well, it does leave the second biggest outshot available. But Lewis is going to be much closer to the finishing post here. Very close. Right on the finishing line, in fact.
Well, he needs every dart here, and he needs it to stay with a chance for the match. He's going to lose this leg, the match that is, but this is the break opportunity Lewis needs to be one away from the semis. Double top.
James Wade is on the brink.
Well, he's looking at the scores again, and one thought in his mind, he knows he needs a 12, especially with Adrian throwing like that. No doubt in James Wade's mind, he needs to get a 12 dart leg or better to have any chance.
Well, Adrian Lewis is now averaging 97.5 and has hit 7 180s. He dropped one set in this match. He dropped one against Mervyn King and one against Vincent van der Voort. Just 3 sets dropped in total in the tournament by Lewis. And this looks almost goodbye and good night unless Wade can hit another treble.
83.
Goodness. Oh, this is sloppy.
32.
Gives something for James to have hoped.
Well, if and when Adrian Lewis wins, it'll be very interesting to hear his assessment of his performance in this match. I don't know if I'd be surprised if this was the case, but he could allow the Van Gerwen spectre looming large in the semis to have somehow influenced the way his performance is. He looking forward to that? I don't know. I don't think so, but it could be a possibility.
James Wade is back in this match. He's back in this match because if he gets a chance, he will get a chance for this 100. If he takes the 100, it's his throw to win the set. Adrian's kind of blowing his opportunity here. He's on tops because you got to expect James Wade to get at least one dart at double, and it'll be double 10 or double top.
Well, he's missed 33 at double already in this match. Double 10. And that 34th miss could well be his last. Adrian Lewis to apply the coup de grace. Double 10. And Adrian Lewis is in the semi-finals once more at the World Championship. He will get a crack at Michael van Gerwen, and the dream of a third world title remains on for Adrian Lewis. He's demolished James Wade 5 sets to 1 in the quarter-final at the Ali Palace.
The crowd have had a decent night's entertainment. Lewis still on course for world title number 3 here at the Ali Palace. And this is our semi-final lineup: Peter Snake by Wright against Simon Whitlock, and Michael van Gerwen against Adrian Lewis. So let's confirm, 7 o'clock, Sky Sports 1, the semi-finals night kicking off with Wright against Whitlock. And then our main event of the evening, Michael van Gerwen against Adrian Lewis. Should be very, very special. Let's hear from Adrian Lewis right now.
Well, Adrian, in the end, fairly comprehensive.
Yeah, I think, you know, he missed a couple of important shots. Had too many chances. Wasn't a great game, don't get me wrong, you know. It was just one of them games where I just you know, hit the ground running straight at him from the start, I think. a couple of sets up, and then you know, I went into my own zone then.
Yeah, you looked fairly relaxed from 3-0 up. You sort of sensed that you weren't going to lose that game.
Well, I think James knew. As soon as I got on my stop for taking him out, I wasn't going to miss. So, you know, all I've got to do there is just, you know, like I say, keep my concentration. I think that was the key thing. It was tough at times, don't get me wrong, but I did a good job.
Well, the fantastic rivalry between Adrian Lewis and Michael Van Gerwen is about to be renewed.
Yeah, like I say, I'm looking forward to him. You know, he's going at the shots, you know, and he's getting big scores. But I've been there and done it, so let's see where he's got.
Yeah, you've had 5 fantastic matches since the summer. You're all 3-2 up, but they never disappoint.
Yeah, but the 3-2 up I am. I've won in the big tournaments. He hasn't.
Do you think experience will tell for you, will count for you in the semi?
No, not at all. No, I mean Van Gerwen's probably one of the most experienced as he goes anyway. So, like I say, you know, it's going to be a tough game, and let the best man win.
It's going to be a great night. Well done. Thanks, Adrian.
Cheers, Stu. Top up.
Well done, Adrian Lewis. Sets up that semi-final showdown with Michael Van Gerwen. Rod, your assessment of the performance there?
It was mediocre by his standard. I think James Wade kind of like gifted him a lot of legs. He missed too many doubles, and Lewis outpowered him on the 140s. You know, for me, James Wade was under par, but Lewis did a business-like job.
Everyone expected that to be the tie of the round. It didn't live up to expectations, did it?
No, it didn't, and the misstarts at doubles at the start for James, it kind of set the tone for him, and all the important shots that he had, he missed even in the last leg, and a 1-4-2 beforehand. Just couldn't get anything going. He just looked a bit flat to me. Whether it wasn't the pressure or the situation, it was just one of those performances. Shame it just happened to be up there tonight.
We expect better when they play in the semi-final, though. They always foul when they play each other.
Every game they've had this year, or what I can remember, has been absolutely brilliant. The pace of the game is great for both players, and they'll feed off each other. So once one starts hitting 140s, 180s, the other one will follow. I'm very confident of an unbelievable game.
Well, the Players' Championship was the last meeting. Van Gerwen averaged 107 in that one.
Yeah, and then went on to win it and beat Phil Taylor in the final. Completely different setup to this, what with legs. You can go on little blitzes in the legs format, win 3 or 4 on the trot and get a real good lead. But here, you win 3 on the trot, it's only a set. This seems to be Adrian Lewis's tournament, and it was quite interesting the way he said that, what Adrian did about, I've been there, seen it, done it, let's see what he's got. I like that.
It sets it up rather nicely, doesn't it, Rod?
It does, yeah. I'm really looking forward to that. But the Wright-Whitlock game, I think that's going to be a cracker as well. Wright, the most improved player of the year against Whitlock, playing some good form as well.
Who has got their name written on the Sid Waddell Trophy then, Wayne, do you think?
Well, I've got to say, I do keep changing my mind, but I can't pick it. I just cannot pick it. To me, no one is showing the form game in, game out. I said Van Gerwen at the start, wavered to Lewis, and I'm going to waver back to Van Gerwen.
Rod?
I'm going to go Lewis, but don't discount the top 2. If you know, Wright and Whitlock are on their game, they could make an upset and put a crown in their hands.
Cheers, boys. Only one way to find out. Make sure you join us. Semi-finals night is going to be something special. They all will turn up for that, I'm sure. Peter Wright against Simon Whitlock. Wright bidding for his first televised final. Whitlock for his second World Championship final. Then Michael Van Gerwen against Adrian Lewis. 7 p.m. Sky Sports 1.